In this module, you'll learn how to make the right decision when you're completing your academic work at the university level. It may sound like an easy thing to do because you're pretty confident that you know right from wrong, but sometimes when we're tired or stressed and pressured, making those right decisions becomes very difficult. See if you know how to practice and implement these 4 tests on a daily basis. So that's a lot to know. So how do you make decisions? It's in the moment, you're trying to get something done. My students who've been reported for cheating tell me that there's 4 good ways to not make a bad decision in the moment. The first one is, picture the professor standing right here at all times. You're in your room doing your homework, professor's here. You're in the library, the professor's there. It's kind of creepy. But the point is, if you picture the professor there and you're doing something that you wouldn't want them to know you're doing, like copying from somebody else's assignment, you're going to stop. Be like, oh God, I would not do this if they were here, so you would stop, right? So it's just a trick, to remind yourself that what you're doing has to be something that you would do in front of the professor in the class. Know the rules. We already talked about this. I can't say it enough. So many students say, I just didn't know the rules. It's your responsibility. Ask questions. I know a lot of you are shy. I know a lot of you do not maybe feel like you can ask questions of people in authority, but you need to do it, okay? You need to get over shyness. You need to ask questions. So you can do it by email or you can do it in person, but ask the questions. And when you're tired, stressed, or pressured, just think to yourself, because I have a lot of students, again, they're good people, but they're tired and they're stressed and their parents are really depending on them to do well here. Their parents are so proud that their child made it into the University of California. They're so excited. They're telling all their friends that you're going to be a doctor, you're going to be an engineer, you're going to be a whatever. And it's a lot of pressure. And so a lot of times students think my parents would rather me take this shortcut, do it this way as long as it means I get an A. They would rather me do that than to tell them I got a B. I don't think that's true for the majority of your parents. I think they would be more ashamed if you got caught and reported for cheating than if you get a B, right? So remember that. What would make you most proud of you and what would make your parents most proud of you? And then I know there's some of you sitting in here that are saying, I'm an honest person. I don't have to listen to her. She's saying I'm going to cheat. I'm not going to cheat. I'm a good person. That's a mistake. 95% of the students I see reported for cheating are good people who just made a bad decision. We're all capable of it. I have made plenty in my life, and I'm sure I will make plenty more. So the worst thing you can do to yourself is to assume that this doesn't apply to you because you're a good person. And if you haven't been listening this whole time, I hope you start listening now. Good people make bad decisions. So students reported for cheating say, I wish I had known the consequences. I just didn't think you would take it this seriously because in high schools around the world, people have largely ignored cheating. They have let you plagiarize without doing anything about it. They have let you copy homework without doing anything about it. Once in a while, they may give you a 0 on the assignment, but you don't get punished for it. And that's different now in university. We expect you to do better. And just like once you're a doctor or an engineer or a lawyer or whatever, we expect you to do better. So the consequences are pretty severe. You can get suspended from the University of California for cheating. And what happens if an international student gets suspended? They go back home. You can't stay here because you're not fulfilling the terms of your visa, right? So this is serious. This is serious for all students, but it's really serious for international students. So just be aware that there are consequences. It's not the same as it was in high school. Even good people make bad decisions. I said that already. And then we have some students that just say, but I didn't know. I didn't know. It's your responsibility to know, right? Read the syllabus, ask questions.